Our final Lifetime Artistic Award recipient is Ms. Mary Walsh. Mary Walsh has made an unparalleled contribution to broadcasting in Canada as a writer, performer, director, comedian, and political satirist. She is best known for her work on the hit CBC TV comedy series, This Hour Has 22 Minutes, which she created, portraying such memorable characters as Dakey Dunn, Connie Bloor, and the legendary Princess Warrior, Marg Delahanty. Notorious for her ambush interviews with Canadian public figures. In a career spanning close to 40 years, Ms. Walsh has deftly lampooned our national icons and raised our political awareness, and her work has garnered numerous awards. Your Excellencies, Ms. Mary Walsh.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news about Toronto's Mayor Ford. He has apparently chased, caught and eaten a journalist, which has caused him to cancel this week's weigh-in. Tragedy. It's a tough life for a mayor. I always wanted to be a journalist, so it was like I got to play a journalist on TV. It's like playing a doctor on TV. They don't really let you operate, but so that was kind of tragic. But I was so pleased to get this award in broadcasting, because in a way, playing a journalist on TV, when I was a little girl, that's what I wanted to do, and I kind of fell in with a hard crowd, you know, and ended up being an actor and a comedian. And then at the age of 27, I see Paul Thompson here. It was really his fault, actually. He gave us a place to play, and then we went on from there. Last year, when I ambushed Mr. Ford, after it was over, I didn't really, he had called 911 and we were supposed to be picked up by the police, but they didn't pick us up. But the lawyer from This Hour's 22 Minutes called me. I was at a Toronto hotel, and he said, we'd like to get you out of Toronto because there is some danger that you're going to be picked up. They know you're there at the Park Plaza or wherever I was. I don't know where I was. And I felt this, you know, I really did. I felt scared. I knew nothing really bad was going to happen to me, but I felt like, oh, my son was with me, and I thought, oh, they'll take me down, and they'll be mean to me, and then they'll put me in the cell, and I'll have to stay all night. Oh, darn. And then I was overwhelmed with this notion of all the people all around the world who stand up against injustice, who stand up for the rights of others, and in the face of not an uncomfortable evening in a cell in downtown Toronto, but in the face of torture and possible, you know, death, etc. And I don't think I'd ever really gotten it before until I felt that little surge of fear myself because I was going to be uncomfortable. So I guess I just wanted to say that because sometimes these things go on and we don't really, we give them lip service, but until we sort of feel it ourselves, we don't know it. And just that little tiny fear that time made me realize how the world is full of all these brave and wonderful people who fight for justice and fight for our rights. So in this time of everybody being a little bit, tiny bit quiet about everything, perhaps we could remember all those people and stand up when we can stand up, and speak out when we can speak out, for the poor and for the dispossessed and the lame and the halt, and etc., etc. Anyway, I'm so thrilled, and it is a magnificent award, and thank you very much.